The welfare system was meant to help people get back on track, not become a permanent lifestyle, but now the benefits are being reduced. People are really starting to take online to talk about it. So today, let's go ahead and take a look at those reactions when reality starts to hit. Subscribe, let's get into it.
I got a DHS letter in the mail this morning, and I just now opened it. And somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok, and I drive a 2024 BMW. They have cut my food stamps from almost $4,000 a month down to $88 a month. They are telling me if I want a review that I have to sell my car. So you're telling me if you were on welfare, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, you can't drive a nice car? They are forcing me to sell my brand new BMW, or I lose almost $4,000 in food stamps. Not only that, they have taken my cash assistance totally away. They are telling me that Section 8 will no longer be paying 95% of my rent, only 10% of my rent. So I will have to pay a little over $400 a month now instead of $60 a month. They cannot.
Wow, it looks like the Doge got you too, boo.
Well, the situation pretty much explains itself, doesn't it? I mean, food stamps are meant to help people who genuinely need the support, but not those driving around in luxury cars milking the system. They don't need that support. And driving a BMW, if you can afford that, you can definitely afford to work. You just gotta stop taking advantage of benefits meant for those who are actually struggling.
Y'all really played. Y'all really played. Like, bro, I just got home. And this letter was in the mail, whatever. I just lost my housing, y'all, for good. That means I can never get back on it. Like, y'all really played over a video. Like, I can't work. I have knee problems. Y'all don't even know why I get the housing. Literally, scam alert. Now they taking my housing because of y'all. All because I said taxpayers? Like, be for real, dog. Be for real. All because I said taxpayers. Okay, whoop-de-doo. My bad. Y'all really played? Like, be for real. It was not that serious. I have 8 kids. 8 kids, yo. Like, I don't get this shit. Like, y'all really played my freaking house, and I don't have nothing else. That's all I got. And y'all took that. Like, y'all really took that. That's crazy. This don't make no sense, yo. All over a video. Bro, if anybody got housing, don't post it on here, because they'll go out their way to make sure you lose it. Like,
This kind of behavior just shows how shameless you are and how little responsibility you take for your own actual life. Taxpayers are the ones covering your rent while you sit around? I don't know about that. You just got to get a proper job, start paying your own bills so the rest of the country doesn't have to really do it for you.
Ma'am, stop.
They can't
Store
just
called
take
it
my
in.
food away. We got kids. EBT's gone. What are we supposed to do? Starve? Don't be surprised when we start taking it. People gotta eat.
The EBT card might be gone, but your dignity doesn't have to be. Doing this on camera and stealing food from a store just isn't the answer. And let's be honest, none of this would have been happening if you just would have a steady job and earn your living the right way as those around you do.
You know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of the food stamp office, okay? Okay, hang on. Before I get myself worked up, I just came here to talk about how I went from literally $1,700 in food stamps for a family of 3, okay? I don't work. I stay home every day. I'm not able to work, so I should be getting the maximum amount. Especially because he needs cereal, chips, pop. He needs all that. And I need my energy drinks. I'm not going to have this taking me down from that much. And they took me all the way down to $120, which they didn't even tell me why. I just got this notice in here. It says they were cutting me back on food stamps. So now I'm really going to have to cut back on everything. He's not going to be able to have his pop no more. He's not going to be able to have his cereal every day for breakfast and his chips that he eats all day long. Wow. Great. Thanks. Thanks.
If you're not working like an adult and just sitting at home living off the system, that already says plenty about your character, especially if you're making TikTok videos that aren't going to even pay for your groceries. I mean, and if you're feeding your kids cereal, soda, and chips, maybe it's time to focus less on social media and more on becoming a more responsible parent. Not good food.
Eviction day of non-paying tenant. $13,000 in arrears after 6 months with LTB.
Michelle's the sheriff, open up. Do we know if she's home?
Yep. Her bikes and stuff outside.
Michelle's the sheriff, open up.
John, when you first changing the lock on?
Don't talk to me. I don't want to shut the door, so you get ready to open the door. You have your locks?
Day 2, back to collect belongings, and won't let us remove the front door. Hired 2 security guards to make sure day goes smooth. Light cigarette in hallway.
4th floor. Thank you.
Yeah, you're standing here to keep me away from them so they can take the fucking door off. So now my animals have 3 days. So now they're gonna end up in the hallway.
No, they're not. Look at them.
Yeah, do you know my animals? Do you live here?
Are you moving out or not?
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead, move out.
Yeah, are you standing here? You're gonna stay here the whole time?
I'm going to make sure your animals don't get out.
You're gonna stand here the whole time.
The security guards are going to help.
Day 3, aftermath, what they left behind.
Okay, yeah, maybe you can.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Holy fuck. Oh my god, dude. Are you fucking kidding me?
This whole scene looks like something straight out of a sitcom. I mean, there's no way this is actually real, right? When the sheriff and landlord are literally waiting for you to move out, going crazy isn't exactly the best response in this case. And trashing the place on your way out just proves how immature you really are.
My mother been married 22 years now. My stepfather has no issue with digging in his pocket anytime my mother say, hey, Wendell, can I get this? He don't have a problem. However, that's because when my stepfather come home, he don't touch nothing. There's food at the table. It's warm. She treats him like a husband.
Just how I say it. That's how it works together.
Exactly. But nowadays, women just think that, you know, hell no. If you f me, all I got to do is f you. That's it. That's what a lot of women think. I'm cute. I got a pretty face. All I got to do is f you. That's it. And I'm going to get that. But then you want to be treated like a wife. You can't have that. That's why I'm saying when you said,
You from Baltimore?
I'm from DC. From piggybacking off of what you said, as far as paying the bills, that shit needs to solely be for the woman who helps provide and do all of that stuff.
Some people think that being good looking is all they need to bring to a relationship. But if one partner is holding down the financial side, it does make a little bit of sense that the other one should be supporting the home in a real way. It doesn't matter what that role or gender really is between the both. A strong relationship is a partnership. Both sides have to contribute something, especially for it to work.
Wait. So, we got lots of people posting on social media that they're losing their SNAP benefits. Oh, they're losing their minds. However, they got the latest iPhone. They got their nails done, their hair done. They got a Louis Vuitton bag. They got money for all of that. But they ain't got money to feed their kids. They want the taxpayers to do that? Well, the taxpayers didn't lie down with you in your bed, spread your legs, and pop out these kids that you want us to pay for. So here's what you do. You go in your car, which you probably got a nice car too. Go in your car, go fill out some job applications, and while you're at it, stop at the nearest bookstore and get a how-to book on how to prioritize life.
It really is weird to be preaching common sense to adults, right? I mean, but that's how cooked our society is now, for lack of better words. I mean, they nowadays really want all the luxury in the world. You see it all the time on the internet now. I'm sure you've seen it before watching this video, but when it comes to taking care of the children, the taxpayers are responsible.
I'm irritated. I woke up and now my EBT cannot purchase me no soda, no candy, no chip, no ice cream, no dessert, no nothing. And this not even really about me because I'm fortunate enough that if push comes to shove, I don't have to use that EBT. It's not even in my name. It's not my EBT part. I don't make enough that I can afford my groceries, but I make enough that if I gotta eat, then I can eat. But I'm thinking about people who don't even live within 5 miles of a grocery store. People who go and do their grocery shopping at the corner store because that's what's closest to them. And there's nothing for another 10, 15, 20 miles. And nobody has a car. Everybody has to take the bus. So you can only go to where the bus takes you. And heaven forbid if you're disabled and cannot get there. And you don't have a caregiver or the necessities that you need to be able to make shit shake. No EBT. No EBT. Like... And I understand, like, okay, you can still buy your necessities. You can still buy your little pasta and your bread and your meat. But what about diabetics? What about the people who need the shit? Like, I don't understand. What's gonna... I don't understand why the baby can't have no chips. Why the baby can't have no chip? Why can't we have a soda? Like, poor people are not allowed to have anything. Like, I hate when people make a thing about poor people finding joy. They all like, oh, well, you can still buy your meat. You just can't buy no soda. You can only buy necessities now. You only need a necessity anyway. Bitch, ain't your kids eating big Texas and them? Big honey buns and all that other nut shit? You take them to the gas station in your suburban neighborhood and they run up your wallet, not your EBT, your wallet, because you make enough that you don't need no EBT. But I can't have a sweet treat. My mom gave me $2. $2. She said I could spend $2 off the EBT and I could go to the corner store and get me something to eat. And I can't get my chips because y'all said I can't buy them no more. I don't understand, y'all. Poor people deserve to have shit too. Like, that's why I be shutting up about a lot of conversations. Like, y'all talk about the lady who lived in a hotel and her husband got that PS5. I'm sure he's not the only one using that PS5. They got 6 kids. And that's not to say that they couldn't have spent that money on something else and that they doing it the right way and all that other shit. But I'm saying they are allowed to have nice things. Even if it was gift, you don't know where the fuck the PS5 came from. If the bitch can't pay their bills, where do y'all think they get money to pay? Hello? What's not clocking to you, Steven? Like, it's not... Anything a poor person has, they had to make something shake to get it, bro. It really... I don't know why y'all don't understand that. It's not like every poor person in the world just has money that was spent frivolously, and that's why they got on the ass. Because that, you know that's not how I go. I'm a paycheck away from being put out. You're a paycheck away from being put out. Matter of fact, you stay at home with your mama, and your mama is itching to put you out. Wait for that check to be short. She's going to put you out. I don't understand it, y'all. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
If you're that down bad on money, it might be time to just start choosing to eat a little bit healthier. Sodas and snacks, they're not necessities. Those are genuine luxuries. If you can't afford them, that's a genuine wake-up call to just start making better choices.
So what's wrong? Girl, they ain't take the mustache? Oh my god, that's crazy. Not even the juice?
The juice, yeah. No.
They didn't take the juice for real? When they started that, it must have been this much. You get food stamps?
No. They got 67, 54. Got this.
Girl, did they take the Reese's?
Let me see.
They sure they take the Reese's. They ain't taking the juice. Y'all take the juices though. The green juice. I don't know if the Reese's. Not for the Reese's. They didn't take the Reese's. Food stamps is going to be boring right now. Girl, so we can't buy no candy.
$14. $14.90.
$14.92. Okay. They didn't take Reese's and food stamps no more. No candy. So they went live when they said they're going to take out all the snacks. They're taking away all the snacks on BT. What's the point of having?
The first mistake she's making here is thinking that Reese's peanut butter cups are something healthy. Because, surprise, they're not. And that's not even the funniest part here. Her reaction is genuinely what got me a couple times as I watched this, because it's like she's surprised that junk food isn't considered healthy.
Received a letter from the food stamps office. It says, after multiple videos were sent into our office, we had to conduct an investigation. And during our investigation, we did come across a few discrepancies in your application. It says, therefore, over the last 6 months, you received benefits that did not belong to you and needs to be paid back. You know how much I have to pay back? Do you want to know how much food stamps I have to pay back? I have to pay back $27,000. Good thing is that they offer a payment plan, because where the fuck am I going to get $27,000 off of? And guess what? I'm not even going to pay it. This is unbelievable. Didn't your parents ever teach you to mind your own business? Or they didn't teach you that?
Talk about taking advantage of the loophole. Seriously, I mean, the moment it's time to pay the money back, suddenly you're stressed out, chatting about payment plans and excuses. And also, didn't your parents teach you how to mind your business? Insane. Don't game the system.
Time that this happened, because there are definitely some changes that need to be made. I mean, me as a single mother with the job I have, I don't qualify for benefits. I don't even qualify to get my kid on Medicaid. So I've had to get a second job. So going from 40 hours a week to 70 hours a week just to be able to afford to get my kid to the dentist when he needs to go. Hush. And then it's like, with one job, you know, I'm having to decide, do I want to pay my electricity or do I want to go grocery shopping? Because I couldn't do both. So I've had to take a second job just to be able to go grocery shopping. I mean, that's not right. I don't even qualify for food stamps. The last time I did apply for food stamps, they were going to offer me $15 a month. My kid eats $15 a month for breakfast. So, yeah, long overdue.
Well, after working 70 hours a week, that's when you realize the actual worth of money. Because if that's what it takes to get you and your kid what you need, so be it. Genuinely, that's just the grind for some people. Times are hard for a lot.
The 28-year-old mother of 9 who bragged about spending thousands of dollars a month on her EBT card just had her benefits terminated. This means taxpayers are off the hook, as this woman will no longer have her 12 kids, she's pregnant with triplets, 100% supported by taxpayer-funded food stamps. That's because President Donald Trump is putting an end to abuse and fraud in federal assistance programs. Trump says he is saving taxpayers from paying for endless dependency and is bringing accountability to the programs.
The first big problem here is very obvious. She's got way more kids than she can genuinely handle, but let's be real, 9 kids and 3 more on the way in this economy? Ooh, that's rough. I mean, depending on taxpayers to cover all those food expenses and even more beyond that, I mean, that was never going to be sustainable, especially in your situation. So, good luck.
Oh my God! What me and my kids gonna do? I only got $60 in my food. They cut my food stamps to $60. What me and my kids gonna do? Like, that's crazy. I looked at my thing, it say $60. What is that? I got about 6 kids. What is that gonna do, $60? Like, you got to be kidding me right now. Like, I am so tight right now. I really is pissed off. Pissed off. Like, and my public housing, like, what I'm finna do? I done got an eviction letter. Like, what am I finna do? I was living 3 years rent-free. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, what am I supposed to do now?
At this point, maybe it's time to start filling out job applications. The economy's tough and probably won't be getting better anytime soon. But, I mean, come on. I mean, you got 6 kids to feed. It's not easy. I mean, getting a job, or even 2 if you have to, I mean, that would do you a whole lot of good, genuinely.
My whole house is on Medicaid. My husband, me, our baby daughter. Okay, we're all on Medicaid. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the birth control in my arm that I have. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to have the antidepressants that I have at no cost to me. Without Medicaid, I wouldn't be able to go to therapy to continue to be the mom I am to the 3 kids and 2 separate houses that I have to do. Without Medicaid, my daughter wouldn't be able to go and get her vaccines and go and get all of the things that she needs as an 18-month-old baby. Without Medicaid, my husband wouldn't be able to go and get the medications that he needs and the treatment that he needs for his disability. Without Medicaid, not a single person in my house would have health care. We are low income. Our only income is my husband's SSI. We're on food stamps. We use food pantries. Okay? Without Medicaid, we would never be healthy. And for us, it's not even like body. It's all mental. For my husband, for me, and then we have a baby who needs Medicaid for vaccines, who needs Medicaid for... I already have 2 children who are diagnosed with autism. So what if she ends up getting diagnosed with autism? We need Medicaid. We need Medicaid. And if you live in America, everybody deserves free healthcare. That's it. I just love you. Have a good day.
So you can't work, your husband can't work, and yet you've got 3 kids under 2 different houses. That is a lot. I mean, I get what you're trying to say, but that's not exactly the image you want to be pushing out there on the internet, right? Couldn't your disabled husband watch the kids at home while you go to work and like at a job and stuff? Maybe I missed something. I'm not sure.
And another thing. Y'all are so worried about us EBT members, but y'all ain't worried about the thousands of fucking dollars it's paying for our government that can't even do their fucking job, hence why they're going to be shut down. Let's yell at the real issue here. It's not us.
Saying it's not us with full confidence while talking about your benefits being cut off is kind of wild. I mean, you're not even paying your own bills right now, yet you expect others to keep doing it for you? I mean, seriously, you got to take a step back and just think about how ridiculous that sounds.
Yeah, why the fuck the police came knock on my door? Literally moments after I made that video about the food stamp people saying I owe them $35,000. They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud. I'm currently walking down the streets because, bitch, soon as they released me, bitch, I got the fuck. I'm waiting on my mama to pull up in my car and pick me up. I didn't make it to a damn neighborhood down the street from the motherfucking jailhouse. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. I'm just keep pushing. Like, what the fuck? Like, I cannot believe this happened, y'all. Do not lie. I swear to God, this shit caught up to me so fast. I literally just was talking about this on TikTok the other day. Now look at me. So not only do I owe them $35,000, I'm literally fighting this fucking case. Like, where I'm going to get the money from? Y'all, I was just hungry as fuck. I don't have money to keep buying food. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God.
I'm sure you weren't proud of committing fraud, but you couldn't have expected the results to be any different than how they're currently playing out. I mean, you break the law, then you deserve consequences, right? Makes sense. I mean, hopefully 5 hours behind bars is enough for you to realize that, and doing any sort of illegal act like fraud is not going to get you anywhere.
So I don't know what I'm going to do now. I came down to the store because I thought my food stamps were supposed to be loading, and there's nothing on there. So I reached out to the office, and there's a recording that says, due to the government shutdown, all benefits are placed on hold and no money will be loading. So I had a cart full of stuff because I just assumed it was going to be on there like it always is. And I'm not 100% sure. So then I called over to the housing office about the rent check, and they told me the same thing. It says, due to government shutdown, all funding has been stopped. Rent payment, please reach out to your landlord as rent payments will not be funded for at least the month of October. Anyone else having this problem? Let me know in the comments, because I'm not really sure what to do now.
I'm pretty sure there are so many others having the same problem of not having the rent funded, but instead of going online on TikTok and venting about it, they're doing something to help their situation and earn real actual money. you should try doing the same and things might genuinely change for you for the better.
Ugh. You think it's funny? You think it's hilarious that I just lost $2,000 a month in food stamps and my housing allowance got cut? Yeah, real cute. Sitting behind your little screen laughing at me like you're better. I'm out here trying to live, okay? And none of you know what that's like until it happens to you. So keep your jokes. I'm not the punchline.
You choose to sit and sulk in your situation after all of that, then rather try to improve it and get a job? That's all that needs to be known about you in that case, because I can't really say I'm surprised with the situation, I guess, then.
My baby daddy quit his job as an electrician where he was making over 6 figures a year to work a minimum wage job at a fast food place just so he wouldn't have to pay me $3,000 a month in child support. Is that not ridiculous? He would rather take a massive pay cut than to give me money to pay for his kids. I'm just so pissed right now because how the fuck am I going to pay for my mortgage? How am I going to pay for my mortgage? And you can tell me to go get a job, but then who's going to watch my kids? Because putting my kids in daycare is going to cost more than my freaking house. So what am I supposed to fucking do? He's trying to act like he should only be responsible for 50% of the kids' expenses, and he doubts that they cost $6,000 a month. But I'm like, sir, I am doing 100% of the raising. I feed these kids every night. I put them to bed. I wake them up in the morning. I get them dressed. You're not doing any of that. So you should be 100% taking care of them financially. I told him when we first got together I was never going to get a job and he was going to have to take care of me, and he was okay with that. But now we're divorced and he's saying that he shouldn't be paying my bills.
See, I'm not a housing expert, but isn't your mortgage supposed to be your problem? If you have such a problem with not being paid child support, then maybe just get a job like a majority of the others around you. And again, like I've been saying, that will help.
So the people who are saying they're going to start stealing the food if their food stamps don't hit for November, I can't even say I blame you. I have a family. I have people I have to take care of. Part of me gets it. All I have to say to you is to the people saying they're going to be coming up taking people's carts out of the parking lot, you better choose wisely. Your kids could end up in foster care. That's all I'm going to say.
That's a pretty practical way to see things. I mean, this shutdown is not going to be lifted anytime soon, and if these people who take care of their families don't get jobs, things could get worse for them. It's just the reality of the situation, unfortunately.
The government is cutting food stamps for some people. Oh, I know y'all mad about this. The handouts are coming to an end. So if you have no dependents, you're not getting food stamps in some counties. I don't know if this is the whole United States, but I know in Georgia they're cutting food stamps. Wow, about time. It is about time y'all start stepping up and snatching back food stamps from all these freeloaders. And trust me, there's plenty of people out there that have abused the hell out of the food stamp system. My goodness, it is about time that they are getting rid of food stamps, get rid of Section 8, get rid of EBT cards, get rid of child support, get rid of it all. All of it needs to go. It's about time we stop handing all these women all this free money. Send their ass to work.
The number of people that seem to have taken advantage of the food stamp system is pretty crazy, and honestly, it's only getting worse. Relying completely on food stamps should never be a long-term plan. It's meant to be temporary help, not a lifestyle. But beyond that, that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to never miss content like this in the future, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay strong. This video is for entertainment purposes only. No offense or disrespect is intended towards any individual or group.